Hi everyone, and welcome to September Monthly Vibes. Guys, I am so excited. I'm so excited because, oh my goodness, last week of August might have shaken things up a little bit in your life in some aspect, in some area. If you haven't felt it at that point yet, you will start to feel the after effects of that. Maybe something else happened to someone else, and now that is going to have an indirect ripple effect on you as well. But either way, there is going to be something that's going to feel a little bit ruffled up. The moon cycle from the last week in August is really it had a bit of a punch. It had a bit of an impact, and it might have affected you in your relationships. It might have affected you in your career. It might have affected you in your friendships, and it even could have affected you in your own relationship with your sense of self. So either way, it really depends which area of your life it has affected, because whichever area it has been affected or did affect, that will show you and give you a very absolutely clear indication of that area of your life that's been needing some TLC, that's been needing some love and care. And September is now all about healing that. It's all about reestablishing that. Maybe things might not work out and go the way exactly that you wanted it to go to. But long term, if you look at what this change is, it's actually going to be in your benefit. It's actually going to be in your greatest foundation of what it is that you want to truly deep down create. Sometimes we think we know what we want in the moment, and the reason why is because our energy is so much like, yeah, this is it. Like, we're so focused, we're so present with that feeling, because that's where all this energy is now being funneled into. But big but, and not the one that you're sitting on. So when we look at that aspect now from this different angle, it's actually telling you, hey, have you thought about this? Have you thought about this angle? Maybe this opportunity? Have you thought about different ways that this can come forward for you? September is all about, you thought you knew what you wanted, but is it really truly the case? And the reason why you might be thinking, well, September kind of like feels like a good month. Things feels a little bit calm. It feels okay. It feels like things are easing into how it needs to be. Well, yeah, that's perfect. Even more so if that's the case for you, because it is in that place and space where you are able to make better decisions, where you can connect better, where you can feel your emotions better, because you feel more neutral. Because the absolute worst time to make a decision is when you're upset, when you're triggered, when you're maybe experiencing loss, maybe you're going through a challenge, maybe there's something going on in your life. And if that's the case, that is the absolute worst time to make a decision. You need to reevaluate, see where I'm at, blah, blah, blah. There's so much stress that you need to work through just so that you can get to the core feelings that you're actually feeling. September is going to push all of that aside. It's going to say, well, you've kind of had that. August was that, July was that, especially June. June was that too. May, things were already building up. And maybe for you, some of you, where things have been building up in May, now finally is coming to a halt in September. That could also be the case. But either way, there's a part of you that's going to feel a sense of discomfort with what happened. But there's another part of you that's going to feel like everything's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And that's the part of you, right? If that part of you is starting to come through, well done to you, because that is a milestone for you. It's an absolute milestone. Because what that part of you is now coming through, right? What it's coming through to show you, look how far you've come, right? Look how far you've come. Look at all these things that's going on. Look at maybe all these things that has happened. And look how beautifully you're showing up. Look how mature you're showing up. Look at that part of you that can assess your circumstances and look at it from the perspective of not blaming, not being a victim, but looking at it, how am I showing up in this now and in the future? Because guys, you can't control the past anymore. It's done. It's done. What you can control is what's happening in the here and now, and how you're going to show up in your near future. Because September is bringing you a bit of like that Zen, right? That Zenness, that little inner Buddha to come out and realize and say, hey, let's come back to the here and now. Because this is your most powerful place in space that you can create and co-create. This is where you can step into your absolute magnificence consciously, and consciously create your future. Because sadly, there's so many of us that is creating and co-creating subconsciously, but it's from a place of reactiveness, right? Always ready to react, but not really digesting emotionally what has been going on, what has really been happening. How do I feel about this? What does this mean for my future? Because every decision that you make is defining your future. I repeat that because this is so important. And I invite you to feel the power behind that. Every decision that you make is defining your future. Now, decisions are made based on your mindset, how you feel in that moment. Are you triggered? Are you calm? Are you confident? Where are you at? Right? So important. September is asking you to consciously create and manifest your life. Stop creating your future based on past old wounds. So guys, that is the beautiful vibe of September that's coming in. And that's kind of like the overall general theme for September. Are you creating consciously? Guys, join me for also our weekly updates, because there I go into more detail as to where, what, and how you can learn more. Remember to subscribe to the channel, stay up to date with the latest and greatest information, also the energy vibes and predictions that's coming forward, because there I'm going to show you how to balance it, how to combat it, how to overcome it, and how to take advantage of these beautiful, powerful vibes that's coming in so that you can heal and achieve your greatest expression in life. I wanted to say essence, but it's more expression in life. So guys, until next time, be the light that you are. Thank you for watching this video, and I'm sure that you learned a lot. So guys, subscribe to my channel here and also hit the notifications bar, and so that you can get notified every time when I upload a new video. So guys, also remember to share the video and also look out for courses that I have below in the description bar. And until next time, be the light that you are.